Hey guys, listen to me very carefully. Reparations is not ours. It's for our ancestors. We are handlers of their reparations. Therefore, we should use it wisely to progress and to transform the black community. That's the only way we can honor our ancestors. And if we waste reparations, we will be doing our ancestors a disservice, and they will never forgive us. In fact, they might even curse us. And will you be mad if they curse us? Will you be mad if they get angry at us for using reparations and for using reparations irresponsibly? I wouldn't be mad at them. I support reparations 100%. I support reparations. However, we are approaching it in a very immature, ill-prepared, and in a very embarrassing way. It's very immature and it's very annoying. There are 5 mistakes we are doing in the pursuit of us getting reparations. And I'm about to tell you those 5 mistakes. However, before we embark on that, I want to say something very important. And if you don't want to finish this video, no problem. But at least, please, hear this point that I'm about to tell you right now. Then you can go. Reparations is not ours. That's my mentality. You know who it belongs to? It belongs to our ancestors. It belongs to our ancestors who died, who endured, who fought for us during slavery and during colonization, during civil rights, during segregation. Our ancestors who died and shed blood, sweat, and tears so that we can be here today, both in the continent and in the diaspora. Those are the people who reparations belong to. All we do is we are handlers. We are handlers of their reparation. That's it. That's our responsibility. We are handlers of their reparations. Therefore, the only way we can honor our ancestors is by using reparations the right way. And the only way we can use reparations the right way is by organizing it, planning it wisely, and using it to transform and to progress and to unite global African race. That is the only way we can honor our ancestors, by using anything we get from reparations, be it money, be it wealth, be it resources, anything we get from reparations, we organize it, we plan it wisely, and we use it to transform and to progress the global African race. That is the only way we can honor them. Because at the end of the day, we are just handlers of reparations that belongs to our ancestors. We are handlers to the reparations that belongs to our ancestors who underwent the worst atrocity that has ever happened in the history of mankind, which is transatlantic slave trade. And we are handlers of the reparations that belongs to our ancestors who underwent the greatest heist in the history of mankind, which is African colonization by Europe. Point blank period. It's not ours. It's not yours for you to go spend it on BMWs and Gucci's and Versace's and all these stupid things we buy. No! It's not yours, it's not mine. We are just handlers, guys. We are just handlers. Our ancestors did not get maimed, did not get their hands and feet and their tongues chopped off. They didn't die. They didn't get raped. They didn't. They didn't undergo all this hell. I mean, they didn't get their land stolen from. No. They did not undergo all this hell for you to use reparations on stupid things like expensive clothes and expensive cars and expensive jewelry. No. Hey guys, listen to me very carefully. Reparations is not ours. It's for our ancestors. We are handlers of their reparations. Therefore, we should use it wisely to progress and to transform the black community. That's the only way we can honor our ancestors. And if we waste reparations, we will be doing our ancestors a disservice, and they will never forgive us. In fact, they might even curse us. And will you be mad if they curse us? Will you be mad if they get angry at us for using reparations and for using reparations irresponsibly? I wouldn't be mad at them, honestly, because they didn't go through all that struggle for us to use it the wrong way. It's not yours, it's not mine, it's for our ancestors. Keep that in mind as we are fighting for reparations. Point blank, period. I don't care what anybody has to say about this. That's what I feel about it, and that's my stance on reparations. There are 5 mistakes we are doing in this reparations struggle. We are really doing a lot of mistakes. But here's 5 of them that I really think is the main ones. Number 1, we are focusing on a cash payout. We are so infatuated with money to a point whereby we're not even focusing on assets. There is more to this reparations thing than money. There is assets, there is land, there is minerals, there is real estate, there is a lot of things, there is a lot of assets that we can use as an alternative to a cash payout. Or we can use as accompaniments to a cash payout. We are so infatuated with a cash payout to a point whereby white supremacy is so happy because they print the money anyway, and they know that you're going to use the money on their companies anyway, so they're going to give it to you because they know in a week they will get it back through irresponsible spending. Focus on assets. Assets appreciate in value. You get rich through money. You get wealthy through assets. Let's focus on assets more than money. That's mistake number 1. We are focusing on money. Number 2, we are not Pan-Africanizing the reparation struggle. So you find African Americans are fighting for reparations on their own. Africans in Europe are fighting for reparations on their own. Africans in South America are fighting for reparations on their own. And Africans in the continent are fighting for it on their own. And we are facing the same white supremacy. Why don't we unite as a global African race and fight for reparations from a united front? Therefore, if one of us gets shortchanged, we have each other's backs. If African Americans are getting shortchanged by white people in America, we have their backs. We as Africa, we say, hey, if you guys are not giving African Americans exactly what they want, no gold for you, no cocoa for you, no Coltown for you. That's the brotherly love that I need us to have as a global African race. We are stronger together. We are more, and we will get far together if we fight for reparations from a Pan-African standpoint. We need to be united in this. That's how the reparation struggle can be very powerful, and that's how we will intensify the struggle, and that's how we will get exactly what we are owed. But if we keep on fighting from a divided front the way we are doing now, we won't get anywhere. We will get shortchanged because we are not having each other's backs. Number 3, the biggest mistake we are doing, number 3, is that we are not organized enough in this reparation struggle. We don't have a Pan-African reparations committee full of black experts from various fields that will carefully audit what exactly is owed to us, what land and how much land is exactly owed to us, what real estate is exactly owed to us, how much money is exactly owed to us, how much resources, all these things. We need to have a committee of experts, of black experts, to carefully audit what is exactly owed to us, guys. We are just going into this in a very blind and immature way. Hey, give us reparations, but what do we really want? We need to examine and audit what we really want. And the best way to do it is if we organize a committee of experts from various fields to audit what we really want. Otherwise, what are we fighting for if we are just fighting for this in a very blind way? That's why I'm saying we are fighting reparations in a very blind and immature and in a very ill-prepared way. And it's very embarrassing and it's very annoying, guys. Number 4, we are fixing to put reparations in the hands of individuals, in the hands of black individuals, who will most likely spend this money irresponsibly. Who will spend that money on material things, on expensive Rolexes, on jewelry, on Gucci, on BMWs and Mercedes-Benz. Instead of us, honestly, guys, let me say this. I'm not a fan of a cash payout when it comes to reparations. I'm a fan of assets. That's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in assets when it comes to reparations. I'm not interested in money. Money gets you rich, assets make you wealthy. I need us to start thinking about assets. And if we're thinking about money, fine. If we want money so badly, let's put the money in a fund. And let's carefully choose experts from various fields, community leaders, experts in agriculture, experts in education, experts, economists. We are spoiled for choice when it comes to experts in the global African race. Let's utilize their talents and let's come up with a plan on how we can use that money to progress and to build developmental projects for the global African race. How we can use that money to build our economy as a global African race. That's all I'm saying. Let's put it in a fund. Let's not put this money in individuals, so that people can go use it on expensive, stupid things, and then the money goes back to the same people who oppressed us. No. Put the money in a fund. And that goes to Africa as well. That goes to the African diaspora. That goes to Africa as well. Put the money in a fund. Put the money in a neutral place. Let's find a neutral place. It doesn't have to be a fund. I'm just giving examples. My point is, let the money not end up in individuals' hands. And most importantly, let the money, and now we're going to number 5. This is for Africa. Let the money not end up in African politicians' hands, please. Or any resources or any reparations that we are going to get here in Africa, because I heard them speaking about it in the African Union. Please don't let this reparations, in however form it's going to come, don't put it in the hands of politicians, please. Oh no. That is the biggest mistake we will ever do in Africa. Because they will squander it and they will eat it in the first week they'll receive it. I am 110% sure. If they steal taxpayers' money, what do you think they will do to reparations? Are you crazy? Let's find a neutral place on where we can put our reparations. And let's hire experts let's hire experts from various fields and let them plan wisely on how we can use this money to advance our lives, our social lives, our economic lives, to advance our education, to advance our technology, to advance our forces, to advance our military, to advance everything that is wrong in the global African race. That is how we should use our reparations. Those are the 5 mistakes we are doing. And I'll reiterate again, this isn't our money. This isn't our wealth. Any reparations that we will get, we should use it in honor of our ancestors, because it's theirs. We are just handlers. We are just handlers of the reparations. If we use it irresponsibly, they will never forgive us. And they will curse us for the rest of our lives. That one I am sure, because they didn't sweat, they didn't bleed, they didn't cry for hundreds of years in colonization and in slavery so that you can use the money irresponsibly, so that you can plan on how you can get reparations in a very ill-prepared way. No.